Break TV. So today I'm gonna ask Ashtar about timeline split. Right now we are at the 4.95 dimension, very close to 5D. So time like now, a lot of timelines are spreading. In the past, Bashar is a 5D extraterrestrials channeled by the Anka. Bashar was talking about more and more ascension process goes up. It's almost like we are on the train and we are running in the separate track. And then more frequency differences gonna happen. Train are not gonna be running next to each other, but it will spread and eventually you don't see each other, right? So timeline spread is happening, and I want to talk about or ask Ashtar about what is going on and how is this affect us. So if you guys are interested in your twin flame origin or starshade origin, I do have a service on my Etsy store. Please check it out. And if you are looking for a rapid transformation, let's have a free diagnostic call and what we can do about it. Both links are in the comment box. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so you won't miss any episode. This is Ashtar of Aztec Man. We are here to serve for all of you. We do understand many of you are feeling a lot of change will be happening soon in your society. This change will be a change in your relationships or change in your profession or change in your environment you live in or change in your family relationship. Or even bigger change in the society, change in the political system, so on and so forth. When you are shifting to higher frequencies, the shift usually happens from inside because everything is an internal job. And that will trickle into your external reality outside. When you shift to new timeline, usually what happens is you shift your consciousness from one timeline to another. In another timeline, usually you, your people, your friends, your family are already there in that timeline, in that frequency level. So it is not you're changing your outside, but you're shifting your focus into higher frequency. So all of the structures are, of course, different from where you come from. When you are shifting and you choose a different timeline to focus on, some people means in your collective reality chose a completely different frequency. Means some people decided to stay in a particular timeline, which is not higher frequency you have chosen. When that happens, the person no longer exists in your new frequency timeline. There will be a natural enough explanation why the person is not there anymore. The person might move. That person might pass away because of the illness, or you may break up with this person or get divorced. Whatever the reason, it may happen. Usually family members, they do have a soul contract to stick with each other as much as possible. So when you shift, your family members also will shift together and they adopt that particular high frequency on their own level. So many people will fear that when I go through my spiritual awakening, I no longer see my family. We won't say that's not 100% incorrect. In some case, some people might choose to stay in lower frequency, which is very minority. The reason why humanity decided to ascend in 2012, that means the opinion of majority. The opinion of majority means opinion of majority. That is including the people who haven't awakened yet. In their soul level, they chose that. So 98% of humanity has chosen that. Or we would say 98% of the beings who reside on Earth. We do have a different beings who reside on Earth, not just humanity, or in Earth. So the rest of the 2%, they decided not to. So they're shifting to different planets or staying in the lower frequency and you don't see them anymore. This is the reason why we encourage you to focus on your internal world instead of trying to change your external world, because as long as you're staying in the same timeline and try to fix outside, it's not happening. Or it will be a very long time to change. It's much faster when you're focusing on, let's say, joy energy or love frequency or Christ consciousness and shifting to closer to 5D and notice the difference, the world around you. It's different from before. So you can see your progress, your own progress of your spiritual awakening or spiritual ascension by looking at outside. How am I doing? And when you are observing something you don't like, we would say, do not discourage, because sometimes you experience certain event or certain experiences to let go of certain emotions or let go of certain wounds or let go of certain traumas. So that has to happen. That doesn't mean you're doing a bad job or you are descending. You're not doing that. Everyone with you are ascending. So take it easy. And when timelines are splitting, technically, when you're thinking about 3D perspective, yes. But what is happening is you are shifting your consciousness from one timeline to another timeline. You're just jumping one timeline to another. And there's nothing outside exists. So you're simply shifting one timeline to another, and others are in that timeline. So you have a peace of mind, and this will not give you the self-sabotage to shift higher frequency and keep on going your ascension journey. This is Ashtar of Ashtar Command. We are here to serve for all of you. Okay, so that is a message from Ashtar. If you guys are interested in your Starship Heritage, Starship History, check out my Etsy store. And if you want to transform yourself really fast, let's have a spiritual diagnostic, free diagnostic call with me. Links are in the description box and the comment box. Thank you so much for watching. Please share, like, subscribe. I see you guys next time. Bye.